Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live. I'm so excited to be on here with you. Hopefully, you have enjoyed some of those pre-party posts, giving you just ins and outs, before and after pictures of some of my favorite glamour products. And so I'm excited to go through and do a makeup tutorial with you tonight or in the morning if you're depending on when you're watching this. But I want to thank my hostess for inviting you and for also our guests who are watching. I want to make sure that you comment in this stream so that you can get a prize. And then also I'm excited to see what would you like to learn about makeup tips and application, as well as if you requested samples, they should have came in the mail. If not, they are on their way if you requested them. If you did not give our hostess your address, then make sure to do that so that we can get you those samples so you can try them, play with them, have some fun with them. Some of the colors might be brand new. Some of them might be out of your comfort zone. And so some of them are going to be like, oh, these are my favorite. How did you know? So I love playing in makeup. Let me take you back about 22 years ago. I had started my Mary Kay business. I did not wear makeup. I was 18 at the time. And if you will, well, I should say back then, if you talk to an 18-year-old, we were cute without makeup. But I have learned that now that I'm 40, is that I look better with makeup. They say an old barn looks better painted. So I love to enhance my natural features and really make my brown eyes stand out. I love blue eyes, green eyes. If I could choose to have any eye color, it would be blue or green. And so I love to teach how to apply so that people really notice your eyes. Hi, Tiff. Welcome, everyone. And thank you, Tiff. You've been an awesome, awesome hostess. So I'm excited for all of her guests are helping her win free product. So thank you, thank you. And hope you guys have had fun with the games that we've played on the Facebook and have just learned new tips and tricks to makeup application. So you can actually register if you go to let me see how I do this. If you go to streamyard.com/Facebook, it will let you register so that you can say, yep, when I make a comment, I want it to show my name or my profile picture. And then we get to see right off the bat who's commenting, which makes it really fun, especially when we start to do the prizes and the giveaways. That's really helpful to me to know who is asking the question and what number. So be thinking about a number 1 through 12. And then also from the 1 through 12, I want you to be thinking about a company question or a Mary Kay opportunity question, okay? And we're going to talk about makeup. However, if you requested samples, I put in there our 3D skincare. I love that Melissa commented and was like, I use the skincare samples and I love how my skin feels. It's so soft. And so I did that because if you have healthy skin, any makeup that you put on, you're going to be that much happier with your makeup application, and it's going to blend and be smooth. And so I wanted you to first and foremost try that skincare. There are instructions in there so you can use them. And I also, we don't have a lot of samples in regards to primers and things, just little restricted. So I did do the color cards and some foundation samples if some people had requested that they wanted to have a new match to foundation. Something that is really cool is that if you go on my website, I'll put that down here at the bottom, there is actually a quiz that's a foundation quiz that you can take, and it will allow you to, it will give you suggestions as to the right color of foundation for you, which is super cool. And then also we have our Mirror Me app, which I think is brilliant, especially because we do a lot of things digital now. and which kind of took away the fun of trying the products in person. But if you go to your device or your phone app, there is an app that's called Mary Kay Mirror Me, and it's kind of like pink lips. And if you download that, take a selfie. You can try on all of our different eyeshadows, all of our different cheek colors, all of our different lip colors, and you can snap a picture. And I put that in the feed, which is super cool and fun to play with. So I love that feature as well. Okay, so we are going to kind of dive in to some makeup and tips. And again, I love interaction. I love engagement. So feel free to comment because I get to see your comments as we're doing the Facebook Live. And it helps me to interact and all that fun stuff. So one thing that I did do is, like I said, you want to wash your face, moisturize, then do a primer, and then put on your foundation. So I have a primer. This actually has an SPF 15. It helps to minimize the appearance of the pores, and it helps your skin look smoother. If you remember, one of the posts is an orange, and oranges have a lot of little pocket pores. And there's the primer put on one of the oranges and how it looks smoother and more blended because of that. So I do have primer underneath. And then I am wearing the matte foundation. The CC cream is also a great foundation for coming up springtime and summer. It has your SPF 15. It's like a tinted moisturizer. So if you want something just simple and just quick and easy, the CC cream is great. I personally am olive skin, and having been in like a swimmer and outdoors during the summer swimming, I have some sunspots that I have noticed that have become a little darker. So that's why I like to use the matte foundation, because I can layer it and give myself a little bit more coverage, but it doesn't look cakey. The other thing that I love is then I can use concealer to spot and just highlight under eyes. And I did post about our under eye corrector, which is amazing. We also have, for a limited edition, our lash primer. And I did do a post so you could see a before and after picture of the lash primer. And it's clear. So even if somebody doesn't want to wear mascara, or you want to feather it through your brows, you can use that for that too. So I actually have my lash primer and mascara on, but I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more after. And then eye primer. You guys, I never put on eyeshadow without eye primer. And I will show you why, but I'm going to go ahead and put on the eye primer. And I really wish that we had these in samples, the primers, because that makes a really good and difference on how much more color packed your eyeshadow appears. I don't know about you, but sometimes underneath my eyes, my eyeliner will run. I have like extra hydration there. It's smudge proof, it's water resistant, but it still likes to smear if I don't put under the eye primer underneath the eye area. And then I'm just putting the eye primer on. And I just lightly pat it. You can see I'm using my ring finger because that's the weakest finger. So, Tiff's saying she loves the under eye corrector. I think that is a must have for any mom and any woman that works like a full-time job, or if we don't get a lot of sleep, that makes our eyes are brighter and more awake. And so that helps a lot. So thank you, Tiff, for that plug-in testimonial of the under eye corrector. Okay, so while my eye primer is setting, on your color card, there is a rectangle. So it's got the 3 eyeshadows, and then it has the rectangle. I want you to peel back the cello. I want you to grab a cotton round. I took off some eye makeup. And then I'm going to have you either grab a brush or a cotton round. You can use your fingers and just dab it. You want to start 2 fingers from your nose, but you want to start in the hairline and come down. So I'm going to put a little bit more color on my brush, but you can see, so this is my personal compact. You can tell I have some favorite eyeshadows. And that is our palette, perfect palette. So I like to use it as 6 eyeshadows and then 3 eyeshadows and a cheek color. I like a lot of eyeshadow options, and they're magnetic, so I can change them in and out as necessary, which I love. So I'm going to go ahead and just on the back, I'm going to just kind of come on my cheekbone. Now, if I was contouring, I would actually do it right underneath my cheekbone, that bronzer. And what that does is that pushes that in, which brings my cheekbones out and makes them more noticeable. And I start back in the hairline because wherever you start is where you put on the most product. So then that way it softly blends towards the center. So it kind of just keeps it more natural. And so that is with cheeks. So 2 fingers from the nose above the cheekbone. And then you want to make sure that it's one eye. And then if you go in an angle, that kind of makes your face look a little thinner. If you have a very oval face and you want to kind of make it fuller, then you want to go straight out, like just straight across. So perfect. Okay. Next is going to be the darkest color on your color card. And you can either use a sponge tip applicator, you can use a Q-tip, you can use brushes. And this is where the magic happens for eyeshadow. Are you ready? So some of you have the color Merlot is your darkest. Some of you emerald or hazelnut might be your darkest, or some of you might have granite or smoky quartz. So I want you to take what is labeled as number 3 on your card. And I want you to kind of, with that, I want you to do a little dot in the crease, but in the middle of your brows. And then where your brow ends, but still in the crease, a little dot. And then to the lashes right there. So you can see how I have those kind of 3 dots. Then what I do is I play connect the dot. And I will tell you, it's going to look dark. That is okay. At the very beginning, it is okay. So I'm going to do the other eye. And I kind of already know where my crease is and my dot. So that one, I'm just going to kind of feather it in based on where I know. Now, you guys, I should give you hope, because when I started Mary Kay, I had a full-time job. I would go to my full-time job without any makeup on, and I would come home and put makeup on and practice. And because I wasn't confident in applying makeup. Now, it didn't help that the girl that was next to me was like a professional makeup artist, and her makeup was exactly the same every single day, exact color, and it was beautiful. So I think I probably felt a little intimidated. But what I've learned about makeup is the more you do it, the more confidence you build. And the more confidence you build, the more you start to branch out of your comfort zone. Okay, I'm going to share with you a chart. And again, I posted this in the group too. And this will help you to know where to contour, where to apply cheeks, and also with the eyeshadows, where to apply the different colors. So you can see that up at the top is the standard eyes. The blue is the darkest color. Wide set means that you could put another eye in the center of your nose and fit it. Closed set means that you could absolutely not fit a third eye in between your 2 eyes or your nose. Hooded is usually commonly familiar with Asian, or you have more of your upper eyelid showing and less of your eyelid. Deep set is known where you've got a defined crease and you can see the shape above your into the crease, and your eyes can oftentimes look deep set in, And so you want to use brighter in that area and less darkness. And then the single eyelids is usually where you've got more of just like your eyelids showing and not as much under the brow showing. And so everyone is different. One tip I will say that I like to recommend to people who have hooded eyes is to actually apply eyeliner in the waterline underneath. Or if you have a single eye, meaning your brows to your lashes is short amount of space, I also like to recommend to put your eyeliner underneath in that waterline. Okay, so hopefully you got a chance to sneak a peek at to what your eye shape is. Okay, so I am just blending because this is pretty dark. Okay, so now I'm still dark, right? This side, I think I went a little too much. It'll be okay. I promise it'll be okay. Okay, next, what I'm going to have you do is pick number 1. That's going to be your lightest color. For some of you, that's blossom. Some of you, it's moonstone. Some of you, it's smoky quartz. And so you're going to take that lightest color, put it on the sponge. And what you're going to do is you're going to go right underneath your brow. And it's going to kind of connect where you put your eyeshadow. See, all of a sudden that dark side is not so dark anymore, right? It looks blended. Hallelujah. Okay. And then I'm just going to go and put this overneath. Okay, here's the trick, you guys. Since I'm doing the presentation, if you have color cards, I want you to send a selfie and everyone's going to compliment your look based on, for participating. So, okay. So my crazy dark is now shadow blended toned. Awesome, right? So not too bold now, but still defined. Okay, the next thing you're going to use now as number 2. And if you felt like, oh my gosh, it took away my crease, I want it a little darker, just go back and just fill in a little bit, but it will help blend it. Okay, so next what I'm going to have you do is grab that number 2 color. Kind of like the lightest, but not the lightest color. Some of you, it's going to be sunlit. And some of you, it's going to be the hazelnut if you did the emerald darker. So I'm going to put this on my eyelid right here to my crease. And as a side note, I want to share with you, if you have brown eyes, purples, and kind of like off color, like where they kind of look like a reddish brown, not brown. You can see I've got like purples and pinks in here. Blues and greens are great also for brown eyes. If you have blue eyes, browns and golds and coppers are gorgeous. If you have green eyes, purples and red tones or pinks are stunning for green eyes. If you have hazel, you want to do more earth tone colors. Hazel eyes also change colors, so you can manipulate based on your mood if you want to do blue eyes, green eyes, hazel eyes. And so those are just some shade colors that I would recommend based on your eye color. Okay, so my shadow is applied with 3 colors. What I like to do sometimes is I'll do like a shiny penny or a highlight color right on the eyelid, and that just kind of makes the eyelid stand out more. You can do, I showed some different videos, or sorry, not videos, but pictures of our tinted brow. And then we also have a precision brow pencil that looks like your brows are microbladed. Based on the shape of my brows, I really like to use an angle brush and a brush brow. And so I'm just going to kind of go ahead and brush. Also, to kind of measure your brows, if you go on the side of your nose, then and then kind of hold it up, that's where you want it to go to. And then that's how far out you want it to like go if you need to draw some on. And then if you look straight ahead, that's where you want your arch to be. So you can kind of see my brows need a little bit shaping. So I start in the corner right here and just kind of feather it through. And I also like to kind of shadow where I see skin in between my brows. So that kind of gives me that definition. But look how much more bolder it makes my brows look and gives my eyes shape. I can also kind of go over it and extend it if I want it to be a little bit fuller. Also, what I would recommend is I would recommend that if you have very few brows, you can do the pencil and then do the shadow over it and then finish it or hairspray it with the brow tint. And that will make your brows stay on all day long. So really cool, right? Okay, so we've done the eyeshadows, we've done cheeks from the color card if you're following along with us. Next is lips. And I think I forgot to grab lips. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's a new lip color. So one thing with lips, let's see, is here's a good question. So what is it that you're using for your eyebrows? Oh, sorry. Thanks, Tiff. Okay. So I am using mahogany. I'm using a darker brown or hot fudge. Sorry. That one is hot fudge. So I'm using hot fudge with my darker hair. Hazelnut is good for dark brown or light brown. Also, I've done espresso for dark hair. I like the hot fudge. That's what I'm using. If you've got really dark hair, the kohl. So I'm actually using eyeshadow. And then those are the different colors. So thank you for asking. Okay. I am actually going to share a fun customer video commercial while I let you catch up with some blending and applying. And I got to show you these. Check out these new lip colors. Aren't they gorgeous? So there's the boho, which is kind of the plum, the casual pink, the bare nude, or barely there, bare there. And then we've also got a fuchsia dreams, rockstar red, poetic pink, coral confetti, and then also I can't remember what the other pink is called. But hey, are you impressed? I have like all of those memorized. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share a commercial with you real quick, and then we'll do lips.
Excuse me, will you check with me next week to see if the shade is working for me?
If I come back with 2 or 3 of my friends, can I get some of this for free?
No. Don't I get a gift with purchase with this?
I really don't have time to come all the way down to the store. Could you have someone drop it off at my house in the morning? Excuse me? Hello?
Hello? Isn't anyone open? Please? I need my foundation. Somebody's got to be open. I need help. Big day tomorrow. Foundation. Hey! I see you. Hey!
Okay, do we not run out of foundation and need it like today? And so I am back with some lips, and I want you to share in the comments your takeaways. What are you learning from these makeup tips? Also share what are you learning from the video of the commercial with the customers. I love that in Mary Kay, it can fit in any budget because you can earn it for free by being a hostess. And then also we do gifts with purchase. So let me finish my lips and I'll talk about gifts with purchase. So this is a lip primer. And what I love is it's also age fighting. So if you suck on a straw, if you're a smoker, that can cause the fine lines around your lips and your lips to age quicker. Also, I've noticed working with clients is that as we mature, our lip line or our lips can fade and so lip liner is actually really good to apply. And so you just make the Cupid's V and then corner down to the corner. But I want you to see, look how much more defined my lips are. And it's almost like a natural color. This color is medium nude. The light nude is also really pretty if you like a nude color. Then you make a little in the little like center and then corner to the center, corner to the center. If you take it all the way, what happens is you start inner and you get fuller and then it doesn't match in size. Okay, so look how much more defined my lips are, right? Okay, and then I brought two of my favorite of the new. I brought the boho pink, which is kind of an interesting name. I'm going to do this on one side. Sorry, it's boho plum. So it's a plum, very pretty plum. And then this side is going to be the poetic pink. Now this looks really bright, but it's not as bright when it goes on. You guys, I'm going to look like Joker, all for the name of showing you colors. So great spring, great winter, fall, summer, blending them together. Isn't that fun? Two cool colors, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, Tiffany, never thought of using eyeshadow for my brows. Yes, I love it because I feel like for me personally, having darker features, I felt like when I first started using brow pencil, when I walked into a room, my brows entered first. And so I like having the brows to make it more subtle and look a little bit more natural. Hi. Hey, you're late, but worth the wait. So thank you. And you came for the right time and right thing. So cool. If your thing is showing up as Facebook user, make sure you put your name after your comment. You can see Tiff shows her picture and her name. And how you can create that is actually if you go to streamyard.com/Facebook, it will let you enable that your comments can show up on screen. So it's kind of like a privacy permission that they do. Okay. And I did tell you, so I actually have on the gel eyeliner. I also love our waterproof pen that's smudge and water resistant. I also like to use our mechanical pencil for underneath the eyes that are like the brown or the steely. The brown is really pretty for blue eyes. And I've kind of leaned more towards steely or black with my brown eyes. The deep brown is pretty dark, but it still kind of blends in with my eyeshadow color. Okay, the other thing that I love is our Fanorama mascara. And I showed you guys some pictures. I also love our lash intensity. But I'm going to be real with you. The lash intensity is great if you're not going swimming, but you're going for a fancy night out or you really want your lashes to be va-va-voom, because they're not water resistant. But I'm just adding a little bit more mascara to my look so you can see that. And this one, it has like a curved brush, which is super cool because then and then it also has like a straight brush. And then it has these little brushes on the edge. I don't know about you, but I used to have a friend and she would take a cute safety pin and separate her lashes, and that would just like make me queasy. And I love that this has those little brushes and it will do that for you. So super cool. So I love the Fanorama's like 3 mascaras in one, and it's $16. Mascara 16 is like way good savings. Oh, yay. So Melissa, I shared with the group earlier how you used your skincare samples the other day and loved how your skin felt. So awesome. Okay. And then you can also finish your look off with powder. I want to show you a little bit of that because sometimes we get a little hesitant, but powder just kind of helps to set the look, and it actually makes it so that it looks just softer and smoother. See how it just gives that like airbrush look? So that's something really cool is the translucent powder. Okay, I want you to think of any questions that you have about makeup application or about the products. And I am going to show you how to get some free stuff tonight. And you'll see we have our tic-tac-toe. I'm going to grab a tic-tac-toe board. So basically, of the products that we talked about, or maybe that I featured in our post, tic-tac-toe is 3 in a row. So when you purchase 3 products, you're going to get a travel size eye makeup remover. It is the best to take off waterproof mascara, eyeliner. And then you can see we've got our tic-tac-toe board, which is 9 products. So when you purchase 9 products, you're going to get the eye makeup remover. Then you're also going to get another travel size like mascara or a travel size lip gloss. And then when you purchase $50 or more, you actually get free shipping. And so, and you can do that on my website. You can let Tiffany know. You can let me know. One thing I would love to do is connect with each one of you that got samples, see what you enjoyed, let you ask any personal questions that you might want to know that personalize your experience. And also that just gives you confidence in the right products for you, your skin type, your skin tones, to really bring out that natural beauty and natural features. So let me show you in the process while I'm going to go through these. I want you to be thinking. I want you to pick a number 1 through 12. Okay, so 1 through 12. And inside, I've got these boxes. I'm going to grab them in just a minute. And inside of them is a free gift. And you're going to get that gift for being on here live and asking me a question about Mary Kay the company or Mary Kay the opportunity. So if there's some rumors or things that you've wondered, but you've not known who to ask or have been hesitant to ask, I'm giving you permission to ask. And I will be straight up honest with you on the answer. But then I also know that there's 3 groups of women on here tonight. The first group are those that love the products. They came, they wanted to learn about the products, find some things for them. The second group are those who are excited to win free products, share the products with friends and family, and be a hostess. And then the third group are those that are looking for something more. They have a desire that's not being met, or they want to earn some extra cash for the summer, or they just did taxes and they want more tax deductions, or they're women that want some personal growth and some positive women to be around and to have as a sisterhood. And so those are all benefits from a Mary Kay business. I personally started Mary Kay 22 years ago. I was single. I was 18. I was a college student. Now, today, I'm a mom. I have a 5-year-old, an almost 9-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And I love that I can be a work from home mom, but I love that I get my outlet too with you guys and ladies and friendships that I've met through my business. So I love that. So ask me any questions about the company and you're going to get a prize. But let me show you how you can get your Mary Kay tonight. Tiffany is winning free product. And from you joining the group, she's getting free product. Any products that you fall in love with and choose to take home and purchase, she gets free product. If you want to host and schedule your own party, she gets free product. So you're helping her. But more importantly, we want to help you get the right products for you. You never should have anything Mary Kay that's not being used because everything's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So if you get a foundation and it's the wrong shade or a lip color and it looks different on you, that's okay. You just call me, we switch it out, exchange it, return it, and simple process. So I love that. Oh, here's a good question. Okay, Melissa, that is going to be, okay, so Melissa, I need you to pick a number 1 through 12, and then I'm going to answer that question for you, okay? And then actually, I will do, okay, pick your number 1 through 12. I'm going to grab my box. Let me show you our color party specials. So go ahead and take a look on those. I also posted them in the group. Let me grab my prizes real quick. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so you see the ultimate color. That one is 204, and that's pretty much everything that we talked about tonight. Then we have our complete color set, which is your look and your foundation, your primer. That one is 146. And then we have our basic color, which is an eyeliner, mascara, lipstick, and eyeshadow and cheek color. And that one's 101. Then we have where you can focus on your lips, your eyes, your lashes, your finishing, like keeping it on all day long, your foundation, brows, brush set, and then brush cleaner, and then also our compacts and travel bags. And you can purchase Mary Kay with cash. You can, well, cash is kind of hard this way, but Zelle, Venmo, Klarna, you can do, or it breaks it up into payments on my website. And then also Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. PayPal, some people have PayPal credit too, which allows them to get 0% and break it into smaller payments and get everything that they want. Okay, so Melissa is, okay, perfect. Okay, let me catch up, you guys. Okay, so Melissa, your number, and Tiff, will you pick a number as well? So Melissa, your number 5. So these are my prize boxes. So yay. Okay, so in here are things that I love or personally would want to win. So Melissa is, have you won a car? Love seeing those cute pink cars. Okay, so Melissa, I have earned career cars with Mary Kay. I am currently with my 9th company car. Well, let me rephrase that. That's the 9th car. There are 2-year leases. So at the end of 2 years, you pick up a new one, or you can purchase the one that you currently are driving if you want to. Before the pandemic, they were always under Blue Book. Now they're at Blue Book value. And when you choose to take the car, the company pays the taxes, the license, the registration, and most of the insurance. And also you can choose the cars that Mary Kay has, or you can choose cash. And so, and here is that pink car you're talking about. So Tiffany and all of you are actually in the process of helping me earn the pink Cadillac. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And part of our qualifications is to get the products, opinion of the products, and our marketing from 100 women. So you are helping. So how cool is that? And so I currently decided to take cash. So Mary Kay gives me $500 cash allowance every single month. And I drive an SUV, 3-row Traverse. And I decided to do that because my family's growing. I'm now doing carpool. And so it's much more, it keeps me sane and gives me sanity to have space. So I love, we also have had Mini Coopers. We've also have Equinoxes, Malibus, and then of course the pink Cadillacs. So awesome. Okay, this is number 5. Ta-da! Got to show you the number. So, and Melissa, your number 5 is, ooh, a rustic eyeshadow. You are gonna love this. Okay, so this one is one of my, this is like a brown gold color. It's got brown with shimmer. It's actually in my compact. It's one of the ones that you could see that I use a lot. So that one is your prize that's going to be coming to you. So, and then Tiff, you got to pick a number. And BJ, will you pick a number as well? And then what is the must-have icy spray? So the spray is a finishing spray, and it's not sticky, but it's like hairspray for your makeup. So if you have really oily skin and you feel like your makeup just melts away, you definitely want the finishing spray as like a finishing for your makeup to stay on all day long. Okay, I am glad, Melissa, that you love that eyeshadow. Yay! So cool. Okay, and then this person saying that it's listed as Facebook user. So will you put your name in there so I know who gets the prize, and then pick your number as well? Okay, and then BJ, I am going to answer your question. I'm going to open your gift, and then think of a company question or an Mary Kay opportunity question. So this one is a great product question. So what is your favorite eyeshadow palette? Okay, so that is kind of a trick question. And the reason why I say it's a trick question is because our palettes actually are interchangeable. And what I mean by that is they're magnetic. So you can actually, so here's my palette, for example. And this one right here is the rustic, just so you can know. But these actually come out. So I can actually put them in. That's magnetic right here. We've got these patented, but I've noticed that some other brands have started doing magnetic makeup because it's awesome, because you're not stuck with colors that you're not happy with. So my favorites are purples. My favorites are the plums, and then also a little bit like earth tones, but these all, like I said, they all come out. So you really can personalize and make your favorite eyeshadow palette. So BJ, a good question that I could say is I could give you like 3 or 6 eyeshadows that are my favorite that you could put together in a compact. And then when you run out of them, you just replace, like this one right here, you guys, you can see it's like on its last leg. It's only got like maybe a week left. And so I can take this one out, put a brand new one in, and start out fresh. So that's super cool. Okay. And let's see, you were number 7. Okay. Make sure they don't fall out. Luckily the boxes are labeled, so that's always helpful. Okay. So number 7 for Bailey. Oh, this is a berry and cream lip balm. So this will actually hydrate your lips for up to 8 hours, and it smells like berry. So hydrating. So if you have dry lips, Bailey, this is going to be your new best friend. So awesome. Oh, Melissa, good. Yes, that was meant to be for you to win that rustic eyeshadow. So cool. And our Facebook user is clapping for us. Woo! Oh, it's Alicia. Alicia, how are you not registered? That is crazy. Okay. So Tiffany is 8. Alicia, you need to pick a new number because Tiff came first on the number. So, and then Melissa, so Tiffany says, what's your commission like? Okay. So Mary Kay has incredible commission opportunities for beauty consultants. What I love is that we are not a multi-level. We're actually a dual marketing. And what I mean by that is usually in a multi-level is you have to get to a certain position before you're able to collect commissions on the products or the service. However, in Mary Kay, you sign up to become a beauty consultant, and as soon as you start selling, you can start earning a commission. So we buy the products at wholesale, and we retail sell that. So it's 50% commission on the product, and which is great because then we can give our hostesses, a generous amount and still make a good profit. Also, when you start to team build, Mary Kay can give you anywhere from 4% to 13% from what your team buys the products from Mary Kay out of Mary Kay's profit. And then, so you can earn up to 13%. So now you're at 50% of yours, 13% of your team, and then out of Mary Kay's profit, and then you can move into a leadership position, get another 13%. So, and then 10% in bonuses. So now you're at 36% from your team purchases from Mary Kay. So it's very profitable. And then they also do bonuses on building your team, and then also free product as a new consultant building your team in your first 4 months. So great question. That's how Mary Kay actually has the most self-made women millionaires that are in the direct sales. And here's an interesting is that out of the women population in the world, 3% are self-made millionaires. Now, this was before 2020. I don't know what it is now with 2020. But then out of that 3%, 70% of those women in the 3% earned their millions in Mary Kay. Amazing, right? Mary Kay's mission when she started the company was she wanted to give women an unlimited earning potential, that there would be no limit and there would be no ceiling to how much they could earn. Okay, so yours is number 8, Tiff. And so let's go ahead and open yours, see what yours is. It's fun. I had my 8-year-old restock these. So, ooh, you got the hot fudge, and you were the one asking me about my eyeshadow. So that is the eyeshadow color that I use. It's also really good. You can use it for eyeliner or put it in the crease for a little smoky look as well. So Tiff got an eyeshadow as well. Perfect. Okay. Alicia, dang. Okay, yep, 4 is available, Alicia. 4 is available. So is there a minimum limit of parties you need to host? No. That's what I love is that some beauty consultants, they built up their customer base and they just service their customers and they don't hold parties. I hold parties because I'm looking for women who want that leadership position, that could get excited about earning career cars, that could get excited about increasing their income. So I hold parties to grow my customer base and also to meet women to mentor to lead into leadership positions. So, and then I think you also asked, let's see. Oh, do you prefer parties in person or online? So there's kind of a little bit of both. I think it's fun to do in person. I like that social aspect of it. I like the simplicity of the online parties. And just as an example, like I'm in Utah, you're in Utah, some of you are out of state. But, if I was to drive to Vernal, that's like 2.5 hours. To do a party is another 2 hours. And then to drive home, that was like 7 hours. Whereas we can jump on here on a Zoom together, video chat together, and you get to try the products in the privacy of your own home, in the comfort of your own personal. If you're introverted, that's very comfortable to you. And we can do it in like 48 minutes. And so there's really no territories, which I love. So I would have to say if I had to pick between the two, I would say online because it allows me to meet more women and it's fun. It's social for me to make friends in different states and to get to know the culture. It sounds so funny, but the different culture or the different dynamics of each different city or state that I meet people in. So, okay, let's find your number 4. Alicia. 4 is one of my favorite numbers, Alicia. So I think it will be lucky for you. And then I said we don't have any limits on parties. So just depending on what you want to earn is depending on the party that you hold. Okay, here's number 4. You're going to love this. It is a Berry Delight lip gloss. And I'm going to take it out so you can see it. So yours is the lip gloss. check out that. Now this looks a little bit brighter, but when you put it on, let me show, no, just kidding. I won't put it it will be really subtle and just tint your lips pink and berry. So that will be really, really pretty. Tiff loved hers. Oh, question is Raylyn. So Raylyn, I asked your question. So I need your number to make sure I'm giving it to the right person, if it's you or Alicia. Awesome. Okay. Because both of you are showing. I can go back on the chat and it will show me. It just doesn't show me while I'm live. And then Tracy, thank you. So Tracy, pick a number for you so that I can ask you questions, like I can pick out your prize. So what is your favorite part about your job? I'd have to say my favorite part, oh gosh, there's a lot. For one, especially with the way cars are, that's like a benefit, and everyone usually has a car payment in their budget. And so to be able to have that offset by Mary Kay, having a cash allowance, I really like that flexibility. I also think I like the flexibility of my time. You know, my dad is retired, and on Monday morning last week, one of our favorite restaurants was closing this month, and I messaged him and was like, hey, do you want to go to lunch? And so I like the flexibility to be able to go and do. And then also, if my kids are sick one morning and I don't have to stress over losing a job, I can rearrange my schedule. In this case, still doing a virtual appointment. So that flexibility has been a blessing as well, that I would not trade in. And we get to earn prizes. So not only is Mary Kay awarding us income, they also qualify us for prizes. And like monthly, it can be jewelry. Quarterly are like right now, one thing that I'm earning is all of my sales each quarter and my team building each quarter, I get points. And when I get to a certain level of points, one of my prizes, you guys, it's always been my dream to go to Italy. Where is your dream vacation? So comment that. So one of the prizes is 4-night, stay, 5 days. So 5-day, 4-night stay in Rome. You get a private tour of the Vatican. You also get another place that you get a tour that's like you don't have to wait in a long line. Your hotel taxes, your hotel stay is all covered. So you get to tour 2 of the two tourist museums, and your 5 nights at a 4-star hotel is all paid for. Like that's one of the prizes that I'm earning right now in Mary Kay. And that's super fun for me because I like to travel. So, okay. And then, okay, Raylyn asked the limit of parties. Okay. And perfect. Thank you. So Raylyn, what is your keeping your number? Yeah. Keeping it in the family. Love that. And then she's picking a number. And then Melissa had a question. If you tried the color tinted CC cream, so it does have SPF. I do use it in the summertime or when I'm camping, or outdoors. So to me, it's kind of a light, quick, like if you want to just dash out the door, be ready in 5 minutes or less. And Melissa, I probably would recommend the light to medium shade for you. That's the shade I use, and you look very similar in your profile picture as my feature as well. So that would be my suggestion, is the light to medium. And then it does feel really light. That's one thing that I love, is it covers like foundation, but it feels like moisturizer. So, and you can even use the setting powder over it as well. Okay. Someone was late in the game. That's okay. You picked 10, so that's cool. And then Alicia was 4. Okay, so Alicia's 4. Raylyn is picking 9. 9 is available. And then who picked 10? Will you put a dash in your name so I can make sure? Let's see. When do we share the makeup looks from the samples? I gave my samples to my daughter, BJ. It looks really good on her. What I'm going to have you do is take pictures And there's a post that says something like, post your selfie here. And then in the comments, put your selfie there. So, oh, I love Bora Bora. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I will look, Raylin, to see if that's one of the prize options for our star consultant, Bora Bora. But yeah, I agree. Bora Bora looks, I know somebody that got married in Bora Bora. And ever since I've seen their pictures, I've wanted to go there. Oh, Tiff, Rome is on your bucket list too. Yeah. See, in Scotland. So Melissa, they are taking the top directors to Scotland this in October or September, sorry. And Scotland is one of those vacation packages I was talking about. You get so many nights in that country, and then you get to go visit Edinburgh Castle, a tour there as well. So that's part of the prize package. The whole world, Alicia. Let's just retire and we'll just travel and vacation. How's that sound? Yes. Okay. And Tracy, you're 10. Awesome. And then Tracy, you already asked me a question. So perfect, because I remember seeing your question on there. Okay, so Trace, yours is a cream eyeshadow. And this one I think says Glacier Gray. So you actually, it's got like silver in it. And it actually goes and you can put it on as like a base and then put eyeshadow over it. So that's super fun. It's a little cream eyeshadow is what you got, Tracy, for number 10. And oh, Tiff, yeah, Scotland, Rome, Germany, and Ireland. Can you guys I cannot wait till we are able to travel Europe safely, right? Yeah. She's on board with me. Retire early. That's what I also think I have to say that I love about the online virtual is because you guys, I could be sitting in Rome right now and doing a virtual party with you. Like that's cool. The flexibility that has. Okay. Oh, good. I'm so glad you love it, Tracy. Awesome. Okay. And then a product that's good for pore minimizing, I would say hands down, our charcoal mask is phenomenal. Let me show you some pictures. I usually show them during my parties, but this one is like my friend and she's got whiteheads in number 1. And then down at the bottom, you can't even see her whiteheads anymore. So that just vacuums them out and minimizes the appearance of them. And this is an older gentleman with blackheads. You can see how kind of gross and disgusting, and then the during process and then the after process, like how much cleaner his nose is. So like that's a great product for the minimizer. So Melissa won. Ooh, you love to win, girl. So I typically do one prize for the live. So, but you did pick number 1, so we can do deal or no deal. You won the eyeshadow. So, you can choose the eyeshadow, or I have a cheek color that's Shy Blush with an applicator. So there's the Shy Blush. So it actually looks kind of peachy, but it is a little bit pink. So you can choose, Melissa, do you want the rustic eyeshadow or the cheek color? So super rosy cheeks. Our new pink clay mask really helps that. We also have some toning serum that also helps that. And what I can do, Melissa, is we can schedule a time where I can chat with you, and then we can go over some of those that would be suggested for you as well. Okay, and then somebody else had the number. Oh, Raylin. Raylin, you asked your question. And let me show you what your number 9 is. Here's number 9. She's like, okay, I'm going to stay with the eyeshadow. I love it. You guys are so fun. Oh, mauve moment. Okay, so Raylin, this is yours. It's the mauve moment. And this is a gorgeous mauve color. Look at that pretty lipstick. So that is your prize, Raylan, for being on here live with us. And what I would love for each of you is to let me know if there's products that you're excited about, you're interested in ordering, because I'm going to then send your prize together with your order. So that will make shipping more effective and save on that. Oh, good. See, I told you I don't put anything in these boxes that I personally wouldn't be excited about using and having. And of course, you kind of notice the theme being makeup because that was our makeup party today. So awesome. Great. Well, thank you. Are there any other questions you guys have? I think we got everyone their prize, and I'll be connecting with you to make sure to get your address. Most of you I sent samples, so I do probably have that. Again, I want to thank our hostess. I want to thank all of you for being on here, joining me. This is fun to have this interaction and connection. And I love that you still got to, be in your comfort zone, right? By trying the colors at home and in your bathroom with your lighting, what you're familiar with, what you're comfortable with. I am going to share with you my website. So that way you can jump on there, create a wish list, create your order. And again, if you shop $50 or more, you're going to get free shipping. And then also if you order 3 items or more, you're going to get a travel size eye makeup remover. If you order 9 items or more, then you're going to get the travel size eye makeup remover and then your choice of either a travel size mascara or lip gloss. And so make sure to let myself or Tiffany know. Again, I would love to connect with each one of you that got samples, answer any questions that you might have, and really find out what's the best products for you to enhance your natural beauty and fall in love with your skin. And then you can let me know, hey, you know what? I'm excited to host. I'd like to win some free product. We will work it around your budget if we need to. If there's things that you are excited about, again, you can purchase Mary Kay with card, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, Klarna. So lots of choices, lots of options. And again, thank you so much for being on here with me live. And I will look forward to our chat together. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.